Hello and welcome to the Cobalt Cafe where we're playing GURPS 4th edition. The game is Phi Apophasis. I am Luke the GM and we've got Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I play Nick Frack and special guest Nick's demon.
Ooh, we've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everett, and I am playing for you today, Pyotr Siversky.
Rar. We've got James.
Hey, I am James, and I will be playing Sigrid.
Say it. Say the line.
Sigrid, the Berserker!
The Berserker! We've got Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara, and I play Freedom Star.
Badass. Her arms moving everything. And we've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Violet, the smuggler/spy.
Smuggler/spy. We will be joined at some point by a CD. We'll get to him when we get to him. So, I really don't want to, I could sit here talking for 4 hours about what's happened. But let's settle for the once safe metahuman haven of Nirvana is no longer as such. After being blockaded by a joint military force of the US and the USSR and China and most of the European Union, its economy tanked, things went to shit, and then, mysteriously, a US warship sank not far off the coast. That prompted an invasion, and the US has been occupying and running Nirvana for a little over a year and a half. Or a little under a year and a half. Maths is not my forte. It's day 481 of the occupation, and it just so happens to be Independence Day for the United States. A pretty fancy day. They're having a big old military parade on this island, which is theirs now. They run the government. The once safe metahumans were given an order. Report for humanization or serve the military. And of course, if you report for either and they decide that you need the other, that's what you'll get. Worth noting that humanization is deadly to the majority of metahumans, and those that survive are often, in pretty bad shape afterwards.
Although in Sigrid's case, I think their plan is to execute her if she survives anyways.
This is true. So yes, Sigrid is not a candidate for humanization. A resistance developed immediately. Someone deleted all the metahuman records just before the invasion, so people were able to go underground, escape in the first couple of weeks of confusion. The rest have formed a resistance. This island, what you see on this map, is the tip of an iceberg of hundreds and hundreds of kilometers of underground passages and living space and tunnels. And if you want to know why, we'll get into it at some point. So, military parade day. Sigrid has been captured for a few months, I think. Or maybe a month and a half. A few weeks, at least. And she's been being saved so that they can have a nice, good execution. She became somewhat of a figurehead for the resistance, and had definitely been running a rather large cell. I think she got captured, probably rescuing Hannah, who is free and safe now. For now.
Can't leave my wife up here.
No, you can't. But... the plan is in motion to rescue Sigrid. People involved are Violet and Pyotr. Maybe Nick Tractor. This team's looking a lot less effective.
I guess the plan was to wait for the parade to have the introduction of Freedom Star.
Minor victory, by the way.
Minor victory, sorry.
Minor Victory is what her name is. What are you saying,
I
James?
I don't think we want any of their heavy hitters there. I think the
Oh,
plan is
so
to get them while they're in motion,
okay.
or
So
after the parade's over and the heavy hitters have left, right?
well, if when the parade is over, Sigrid's dead, we gotta do it before the parade's over. So you're
Okay.
right. We should hit it before the heavy hitters come. So what would be um do we need to roll for planning this out? Look.
No, you've got a pretty terrible plan, and I think a few of you are hidden inside the very float that Sigrid is on. So Piotr, you might be hidden inside Sigrid's float.
No. Pyotr is bait.
So you're thinking you're hidden like maybe in a sewer nearby or something, ready to pop out when the parade approaches.
Yeah, and he would strike like the farthest away from Sigrid, so to attract as much attention to his area.
Okay.
So we're not sure if you want me off map or you want this column to be where Sigrid is, just to be dim, and I'll be like represented on this edge.
Yeah, we can just put you over to a different part. Okay, so
I mean, if they're heading this direction, I have to intercept them around.
so yeah, you'd go at the front, I suppose.
Colin, did you want Nick to be involved in the planning of this? Is he part of this?
It seems like he could
I
have
think-
passed along a lot of high value information regarding the parade to get you in this sort of position.
Exactly. I don't think anybody in the Resistance knows that he plans to be there, but he definitely got you guys all the information you need to plan the attack.
And likely know
Cool.
where they will likely strike and might be there to step in as a demon if you think you want to.
Precisely.
Or at least just watch, take some pictures, be the paparazzi yourself. And Violet. Where are you going to be?
If we do have the option of having somebody on the float, I figure on the float is a great place to be.
You can absolutely be on Sigrid's float.
Given that our known numbers are pretty low, I'm thinking she might have arranged for some shooters or something like that to be firing from some buildings. Not actually entering the map at any point, but just sort of off camera helping, air quotes.
That sounds good to me. Sigrid was running a pretty comprehensive cell with some well-trained people who've got access to rifles and could be set up to, help in a bit of an ambush.
I figure
Weirdly, most of them were human.
I figure between Peter and Violet, they can get them in a place where they can help but not put themselves at too much risk.
Sounds good to me. Have you got tactics, strategy? Take either of them.
Probably. Let me
Just
check.
for fun. Let's see.
If Peter has it, that's welcome also. I've got
I
tactics.
don't think so. He's not a leader.
Oh no, I've not got my GM rolls. My macros set up.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I-
not your macros.
I need to turn off my GM rolls.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty successful contest by the looks of things. Yeah, you reckon you've got
Cool.
a pretty prime setup. So long as Piotr doesn't die, this could well be a successful mission.
Well, let's be clear. I mean, it's nice if he doesn't die, but like getting Sigrid's more important, I guess.
Yeah, many have already been martyred. That's for sure.
Like he said that he won't die. She trusts him.
He even gives you a smile and a thumbs up before he leaves.
I
Alright.
forgot something.
The dog, Fenrisulfur, is hidden on the... I thought we were a bit low on numbers. Like, why
Nice.
does this suddenly feel so outmatched? It's because Sigrid's trusty wolf, who she's had for like 4 years.
While now.
Yeah.
Yep, 4 or 5 years.
does Fenris's armor have the means for us to attach an unconscious Sigrid to it, just in case?
Yes, you can absolutely lash an unconscious Sigrid to Fen. He's also carrying the majority of her gear right now.
Before we part ways, Peter, did you want any grenades?
No. He will shake his head as the offer of grenades. I will be
Alright.
fine.
You make your own explosions.
Sorry, I'm making the explosions. What you said?
You make your own attacks. You don't need weapons.
Exactly. Yes. He will give you a clear sign of when to begin. Don't worry.
I figure I'll start when they start accelerating away from you.
Don't think they'll be able to.
1 second, I'm just adding my macros.
Well, in the
Thumbs up.
meantime, we could welcome a CD to the group.
Oh, CD, hello.
Hey. Hi, sorry I was so late.
Welcome. Don't forget to update your
CD.
Roll20 settings.
Mainly change your as on the bottom of the menu to your picture.
Ah, my lovely buttons. My lovely buttons.
The buttons are back. Yay!
I need the buttons that makes the numbers. Well, CD. Essentially, Sigrid's been captured for the last couple of months. There's a plan in motion to rescue her. There is a big military parade today because it's the 4th of July. Sigrid is currently frozen solid in probably like a sealed glass refrigerated container where she can be seen like in stocks with her arms chained up to the top of it or something likely. And yeah, it's on its way to Parliament. Piotr's gonna cause a big old ruckus up ahead to try and stop it, and that's when Violet and Fen will attempt to free her. You may also be on this float, hiding inside it, thanks to intel from Nick Tractor that got you into the prep area and onto this float in the middle of last night.
Sure, we could do it like that. I don't mind doing that.
You don't have to be on the float though. I mean, you could arrive very quickly from any direction, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Whichever you prefer.
Yeah, so what I can do is... What direction would be best for me to rapidly come in from? Like, as we were discussing the plan?
Probably the west. Which on this map would actually be the bottom.
Copy.
So I feel like
Yeah,
Parliament is a couple of 100 meters that way. Looming over your
then
heads.
I would be in a helicopter.
Oh, you're in a helicopter right now, do you think?
If it's a couple 100 meters that way, I can't jump that far.
Well, yeah, but
I
aren't
could
you waiting
bury
for the
you.
convoy to come to you?
Are they gonna
How much
park
do you
right
weigh?
directly in the lot?
It sounds like Piotr wants to break it up before the convoy gets any chance of reaching Parliament.
Yes, I would. Would you like
I'll
me
just be in a
to
helicopter
introduce the
so I can
scene?
be directly over.
The overseer.
So, you're likely out at sea with a radio at the minute, then, Elton?
Alright.
Ready to... Or you might already be in motion, ready to arrive
Play
as
us
soon
a
as shit
song,
goes down.
Mr. Piano Man.
Yeah, I figured that would be a joke.
Let's hope it's... Well, what am I saying? It's definitely not going to be the last time. So, is Piotr about to emerge from some sewers, is the question.
Yes. He emerges like this. First, from the sewers starts to rumble, and for some reason, everybody that is on the parade starts to either have their visors blurred by their own breath, or their drinks nicely cold. as the temperature starts to drop drastically. What would be the temperature before this happened, Luke?
Pretty warm. It's, July at the equator. Probably at least 30 degrees C, 90 Fahrenheit.
Okay, so in a matter of 2 seconds, suddenly in a big area, it starts to get into 0 degrees Celsius.
Oh god. Mist
The
everywhere.
roads, yes, a mist starts to envelop the whole area, covering the whole parade, and the road starts to freeze and starts to emerge violently upwards, like the teeth of a saw blade, to the ones that you use to cut wood. So one left, one right, one left, one right. The tanks gets
You're saying this, but I do not think you've got the ability to do this. Like a saw blade coming out of the road.
It's more like I don't want to do damage. I want to make the tanks frozen and tilted upward so that they cannot shoot forward. I'm trying to change the terrain
I need
with
to
create. Sure.
check create to see how much you can actually make at a time, unless you've got that written down ready.
Not on me. Create based on strength 20% and create 20.
Already problems.
Sorry.
Just in powers, struggling to get to the right page.
I normally had the book with me for that same reason. Sorry.
Anyone who can tell me where create is before I say I've found
Powers.
it? I know the book. Just because I want to make sure, because sorry Ever, I don't trust that you've got enough create to do everything that you say you're doing.
I'm pretty sure I can create ice in a really big area, or like very big volume. So I want to like to.
It takes some serious time to do that. Or I don't know.
Page 92.
Thank you. So you can affect up to 10 times. Oh no, that's control. Although create may well be similar.
I got create category large category ice 20.
Level 20.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's probably pretty good.
He can do 2 tons.
2 tons of ice.
I think. 20 squared times 10 pounds.
Let's get a calculator up.
GURPS, many people. Exciting start we're off to. Math!
Yep.
Like always.
20 squared times by 10. Yep. 2 tons. What's the volume of 2 tons of ice? Anyone?
The volume of 2 tons of ice?
Actually, like, water's heavy, so...
Volume of 2 tons of ice. Volume of 2 tons
A gallon is 8 pounds.
So we want 4,000 divided by 8. So 500 gallons. How big's 500 gallons?
It's 10 50-gallon barrels.
So you could probably lift 1 tank up with a saw blade of ice appearing in the ground.
Just the front one.
This is what we're playing, though. This is good for viewers, honestly. This is how you look at supers. You want to get to your powers. Page 90. Look at create.
Okay.
Find out that with level 20 you can create. Ooh, yeah, we've already done it. So, you can indeed lift a tank, but only the one.
Okay, so I have to do it one by one. Can I still create like a layer that freezes the the cars to the road?
Yeah. Yeah, you've still got enough to spread a thin layer across the road as well.
Okay, I'll use that to keep the cars in whole and start take the tanks up one by one.
But have you got control as well,
Create.
or have you just got or have you just got create?
Yeah, like he's creating the shape and he's not gonna move it.
Like lift it into the air and then just be like, well, try getting around that shit, yo.
Basically, yes.
I'm just checking if you can indeed create it and shape it so easily without control.
I have temperature control cold.
That
That's
lets
what
you change the
do.
temperature to make it colder
Oh.
in the air around you. And you know that it costs you 2 FP, right?
I don't remember, but thank you for telling me. Let me take that out.
And you need to roll versus... You need to take a concentrate maneuver, and it's roll versus your strength. Because of the thing you took to make it not IQ.
Success by 8.
Success by 8. It don't make a difference for margin on this one.
Okay.
So yeah, you can create a thin layer that spreads out from underneath you. I'm happy with that. The saw blade, it'll be a very crude saw blade.
I'm perfect with that.
And the vast
Not-
majority of it has to come from your center. Like, you can't have a thin sheet spread out and then it erupts. The big thing that moves the tank has to come from your hand.
Got
it. Cool. I'm happy with that.
Excellent. Thank you.
So, parade is interrupted. You know, people are in shock. Soldiers around you sort of like go, what the fuck? Is this part of the parade? They're on the headsets screaming. At least one of them will point a gun at you. A couple of them start slipping about a little bit.
There's excited cheering from the sidelines.
There is a bit of excited cheering from the sidelines. Yeah, they assume it's part of the show.
Or it's, Nirvanaites who know that somebody's fucking with,
Yep.
the occupiers.
So that will be occurring right at the corner, before it turns right onto Parliament Street. Maybe how far away did you want to be from Sigrid? The whole convoy is, 100 meters long at least, probably.
If-
I'm probably going to take like 2 rounds or so to get down there at the very least.
I want to be like in the middle of the convoy where I can disrupt it as much as possible while still being as far away from Sigrid as to give space to the team.
Sigrid
example,
is in the middle of the convoy. I should
Okay,
mention.
so if you divide it in fourths, I would be at 1/4.
Got it. So you're probably about 100 meters away from Sigrid.
Got it. That way I can disrupt the front and the middle of it.
Cool. And what were you saying, Tara?
Oh, just that's easily seeable, right?
Yeah, I mean everyone sees that. You hear on your radio. Is this part of the thing? What is this?
No, scramble! We're under attack. Defensive positions. Whatever jargon. I'm not military, but she is.
Someone points a gun at you, Ever, and says, "Freeze, you fucking freak!"
He says that, Piotr is touching he's just walking towards them. He touches the tank and makes the layer, like, extend all the way down underneath him. and he tries to encase him in ice as he is humming just a tune.
Roll versus strength again. You have to concentrate, so it's a step forwards is the most you can do, really. But you're right at the
Yeah,
top.
he only takes one step as he hums.
And you want to try and spread the ice over that guy.
Yes. Oh, by the way, it was now minus 16 degrees Celsius.
Pretty cold, yeah. So a bunch of people shoot at you. He screams as his legs get start freezing over.
So the mist and the cold temperature helps divert their shooting.
Let's see. GM rolled it. No, you do not get hit. There's a bunch of gunfire, but you do not get hit. Bullets just ping around you.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's get turn order up now. Because shit happening. Implicit suggestion to roll your speed.
By the way, Luke, am I
One second.
still at? Sorry, am I still at a movement of one step, 1 square per step if my movement is 18?
You have to concentrate to create. So you can only take one step when you concentrate, and it would be because you concentrated that turn.
Oh, got it. It's not
But movement 18 and step is 2, not 1.
Oh, yeah, correct. So you can move 2. Because you've... Oh, but is that your enhanced move or your base move?
Correct. I have enhanced move twice, so twice.
So it's only your base move that you'd be worried about. Enhanced move is once you've had a turn to start running.
Oh, thank you. Also, I am size modifier 2.
Yep.
Also, Luke, I go first.
Yep.
Luke, do you want me to roll Sigrid or should I wait?
You can roll it now.
Also, roll Fen.
That's already done.
I found for the enhanced time sense going with like a 99 dot and then your actual initiative. That way you're put at the top.
On like the speed.
So like that, for example, for mine, if I had it. My speed is actually 7.14, but...
I've done it.
Hey Luke.
Yart.
I am not sure what's up, but Sigrid is not my token, apparently.
That's probably because you associated it, didn't you? And you did it wrong.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, I bet you made her your token before you'd associated her as being Sigrid. Fixing. And as a reminder of your shame, Sigrid will always appear frozen when you drag her from your sheet. I think that's sorted. Double check if we get a frozen Sigrid. Oh yeah, lovely. And then I just need a seconds tracker. Sorry for the slowness there. Alright, so major victory. I don't think he's on the helicopter with you. Who knows what he's doing right now.
No, he would be flying in.
Huh, putting the 99 before did not do it. Oh, it did it that time.
And presuming timing-wise, like, he's been flying away for a little bit while now, so, like, if he turned around, it would take him some time to get here.
Oh, no, this is before the parade.
He's coming.
He's on his way here.
Cool. Even better.
There we go.
Meant to be arriving.
This is why I wasn't in charge of planning.
Later. But he might speed up. If he is, this is going on. Freedom! or minor victory.
Minor victory is waiting because the pilot's getting us overhead.
Uh-huh.
Just let me know when he gets us overhead.
Maneuvering you over Piotr or Sigrid?
Just anywhere in this general vicinity.
Alright. It's short.
Like, we actually might have been overhead the secure cargo
Yeah,
if you want to get me in there.
I don't see why you wouldn't be directly overhead Sigrid the whole time, way that he will fly in.
Then activate my power, one of my powers, the DR damage, and take a step out of the plane, or out of the helicopter.
You start falling.
Just let me know when I land.
Demon? The demon's here.
The demon is here. The demon, I think, just kind of leaps from a nearby rooftop and will land somewhere near the middle of the convoy. You want a jumping roll to see how accurate my jump is?
Yes, please. Have you got super
Unless you
jump?
got acrobatics.
I have acrobatics, I have super jumping.
Awesome. 4. So that's
So yeah,
terrifying.
maybe I'll even land on top of this guy, just because I feel like being a dick.
I'll allow it. Well, roll me DX or sumo wrestling.
Well, I don't have sumo wrestling, so
Success.
that's what I do.
He did not expect a demon to jump off a building at him.
I don't even know what I should roll as far as damage goes.
Oh, that's slam damage. Go to the tools section in combat. Combat. Tools. And collision. Enter your velocity, so it'll be your max jump distance, probably, on a broad jump.
Oh, I looked that up because
You
I was
can
curious.
see that on the main tab. If you go down to the bottom right, it's got a jumping calculator. You enter your levels of super strength. Let's open the demon.
Jumping. No.
How many levels of super
that
strength
is not
you
going
got?
to be accurate. Super jumping, you mean?
Yeah.
3. Each one doubles the maximum distance.
There you go. So you can jump 27 yards. 56
like
if you take a prep.
Not accurate, but that's okay. We'll go with that for now. All right, so my speed is 56, you said?
56 if you've prepared. Yep.
Okay, so my velocity is 56.
Yep. And you use your HP. He will also hurt you with his HP though, and his velocity if you do this. And your velocity.
I feel like he's not going to get through my DR.
Cool. If you're confident with your DR, continue.
So my HP is 19, and so then I just boom. And what's his HP? Probably 10?
Yeah, he's got 10 HP. Ow. Owie, owie, owie. Shouldn't even really roll for him. He's down, you know. He might die.
23. Actually, he does get through my, three points of damage gets through my DR.
He rolls his separately based on his HP?
I moved it to 10 and rolled.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I assumed that his HP, his HP would be 10.
Got ya. Yeah. So
Okay.
he hurts you. It hurts you a bit.
I feel like he doesn't hurt me as much as it hurts me when I hit him, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Piotr. You just froze a guy solid.
Okay, I take another step. Temperature is now -2 degrees Celsius or -25 Fahrenheit.
What level of temperature control have you got?
8.
8. I forget how far that spreads.
Minus 16 degrees Celsius per second.
I mean, the range from you.
Oh, that I don't remember, sorry.
Advantages.
It's in basic set?
Yep, temperature control. I believe you need to take a modifier to increase its base range. It might only be 10 yards or something like that to start with.
Okay, so we'd have to add more later to increase it farther than 10 feet. Okay.
Yards. I need to double check. I might be wrong. Scrolling.
Anyway, it gets colder.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try and flip another tank then, if possible, as it gets colder.
Not temperature tolerance. Temperature control.
Page 92.
Yep, 10 yards. Oh no, you can only affect a 2-yard radius, but at a distance of up to 10 yards.
So it
Well,
spreads
yeah.
out.
Okay.
So yeah, at the minute, around you for 2 yards, it is very cold. And you're leaving like a cold trail where you go.
Okay.
But that cold trail will warm up. Although much slower.
You could put a circle around him.
Oh yeah, an aura.
Nora.
Nice.
So it's only 2 feet, and I can upgrade it only up to 10 feet, right?
No, you
2
can
yards.
move it up to 10 yards away from you, but it's 2 yards in radius.
Okay, good to know. I'll see if I can level that up later. Thank you.
I mean, he's putting an aura on you.
No, I mean, I might want to make that aura bigger for the next game.
Oh, that aura's amazing. Like, that's enough to... The nice thing about that is you can control that size. But anyway.
Fenris Sulfur. The convoy's come to a halt. You just heard someone scream in pain. Normally I'll control you, doggy. But...
there is a plan, and Fenris knows it. The plan is we wait for them to cause a distraction.
Actually, I think Fenn's probably waiting for Violet to make a move.
Wait to leap out of cover. Because I'm guessing you're underneath a panel that's just got like flowers on it. Ready to spring it open. So you wait until that opens to leap out. And CD Elton. So
Cool.
you can be at your max speed right
Can
now.
I? Oh, I can?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You'd been flying for a few
Problem
seconds.
is, if I'm at my max speed and I hit this guy, I'm going to fucking die.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so much damage.
Roll me IQ, please. Just to see, like, kind of how well you planned this. Okay, yeah, so as you arrive here, you'd be moving at whatever speed you want to be right now. You're flying, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
How high are you
I
coming
want to
in?
say I'm 20 yards up.
Cool.
And I'm going to go ahead and suddenly stop as soon as I get to the edge here. And I'm going to aim after that guy. We're aiming to kill, right? Killing's fine?
Killing US soldiers is fine.
Cool. Perfect.
Depends
All
on
right.
who you ask.
With extra attack, single skill, multi-strike, I can attack with the same beam 3 times, right?
Yep.
In a turn? Cool.
Correct.
Just wanted to check. I'm going to fire my Force Ray at him 3 times. Miss.
Not a crit fail, thanks to you. Well, what's the range?
Yeah, you have to take range into effect.
Because
Count.
that
I
will
did.
likely
Range
make
of
that
12.
a critical fail. Oh, it's got the...
That is my... So, yeah,
Yeah,
I calculate it using the range calculator for attacks only.
Sorry.
That's where that -3.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I got lots of experience using ranged attacks.
Yes, you have. Miss. Hit. Hit.
All right. Does he roll to dodge or just roll damage?
Just roll damage. He did not see this coming.
He's more worried about the giant polar bear or the demon that crushed his buddy.
50 damage.
Ow, is this just to the
20.
torso?
Yep.
That's...
It doesn't do knockback.
No knockback. Crushing...
Does it have an armor divisor?
He's only got 10.
Let me double check.
He's only got 5 DR versus crushing. And it's also flexible, so he's still fucked.
Yeah, he explodes.
Yeah, no armor divisor.
He might be conscious, but he's not going to want to move anytime soon. Violet.
Is there anybody else actually on the float? I'm kind of imagining like a prom queen or something like that.
Yeah, there'll be someone with a flag. I saw a good token of someone with an American flag, but they'll already be screaming and have dropped it.
Fair. So Violet is using her protections to keep herself out of sight, and she's going to do the same for Fenris. And I'm thinking we had a plan, so she'll sort of step from her hiding place and insert some kind of a card into Sigrid's restraints to deactivate them. Is that reasonable?
That's reasonable.
And she's also going to give Sigrid a real close once over once they deactivate, just make sure it's her.
Roger that. I failed.
Sigrid
so
is both offended and impressed.
terribly in prep for this game. Go to the transmogrifier. I'm going to liminality. I am stealing my generics.
Your dudes.
My dudes.
Actually, I
with
can do it.
silhouettes.
If Sigrid checks out as her, my last thing is going to be to protect Sigrid, which will let her see both Fenris and Violet.
Roger that.
Nice.
I don't think I can disappear, though. I'm not quite that good. 2 is plenty.
Whatever. You know she'd rather you protect the dog.
Yep. I made my
So-
choice.
Roydio, you rolled. That's for keeping you and Fen protected.
That was to confirm that Sigrid is who she is.
Right. Sigrid is who she is.
All right, the protections are just the passive thing.
Got it. Koi. So... And will it make the float appear like it's not even had the hatch open as well? Or will they notice the hatch open but just not see you and Fen?
I figure smart people can notice that the hatch... Wait a minute, wasn't the hatch closed type thing?
Got it. I think
Like,
you did
and
it.
we're moving quick. Like, we're not being super subtle.
They'll just be screaming. Let's see if I can shoot that polar bear. Oh, that's
Only
gonna
gotta
be
be
that's gonna be at least one hit. You may attempt to dodge if you like.
Okay.
Also, Luke, while you're doing this, you might want to move Sigrid into the correct turn order.
Can I dodge and retreat?
You can dodge and drop. These are ranged attacks.
I'll just dodge. I failed.
And did you spend 2 FP for that second tank maneuver that you did? Or freezing the guy? even?
Yes. Yes, I did. Let me write that down.
Very good. You failed. You do not dodge any of these. I rolled a 5. The recoil.
Where did they land?
Oh, yeah, right.
Chest?
Let's check that. Three hits to the 7, 9, and 10. That is 2 to the torso. The first one is to the right leg.
Okay.
Damage is 5d6 piercing. 17. Ow.
That's to the leg or the torso?
That's to the right leg.
Okay, I have two. No, wait, I have hardened 10 on my leg.
How much DR have you got? Hardened reduces armor divisors.
I have DR of 2 by my pants, and my hair is supposed to be hardened 10.
How many levels of DR though? 10 levels DR.
10 levels.
Got it. So you block 12, 5 piercing gets through, remains as piercing. And then 3 gets through to the torso. And hits the vitals, so that becomes 9.
Ow.
But at the same time,
Not hearing you, Ev.
Sorry, look, on the torso I have 35 DR.
okay, then nothing gets through to the torso.
Much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, my leg is just a rather ragged pant, but on the torso I have plate.
Cool.
He wears it where it counts.
2 bullets just ping off your torso, and after that bullet hits your leg, you like see a couple of soldiers go down and scream. Gunfire rings out from the buildings around. There's way more soldiers than are on this map. I'm just, not bothering, because this is super shit. We don't really need to care about these guys. That were like 10 people shooting at Ever that got 3 hits in then. Major victory. People hear a sonic boom, probably.
Alright. I'm still falling, I assume?
Yeah. You will land on the
Alright.
next turn.
Cool. I activate my armor visor, or not my armor visor, my injury tolerance. Yep.
Summoning Codpete of the Defender. The demon. So this guy is fucked. He would have actually smashed into that. Or did you land on him? Demon?
Yeah, I was muted.
Colin?
Yeah, he was supposed to cushion my fall, so
Oh,
I
okay.
was landing on him.
Great.
Although in the future, I will land on the pavement next to somebody and then attack them. As it turns out, that will deal less damage to me. So I
You just need some armored boots.
have cloven hooves. They give me additional DR on top of my already fairly robust DR.
Awesome.
All right. So I'm going to pick up the corpse, and I want to huck it at this guy.
Do you have fast draw corpse?
You might not be able
I
to
do not
see
have
him.
fast draw corpse.
How tall is that float?
Oh my god, I just held the right mouse button as if I was going to tilt the camera to look over the float.
Awesome.
Well, your size modifier is 2.
Yes.
So that makes you pretty tall.
And I knew he was there before I fell, so if I have to jump over the float and huck the body in midair, I will.
Yeah, okay. You pick up the body.
Okay.
Piotr.
Is there enemies around?
There are a couple. There's a guy in the tank. He's climbing out, seeing as it's half frozen.
Are there, do they seem to be taking,
Cut off a minute ago.
Yeah, do they seem to be taking...
Ev?
sorry, taking who? You cut off, Luke.
That's the last thing I heard from you. Do they
Oh,
seem to be taking...
do they seem to be taking me as a threat or somebody else? I'm trying to gather the aggro.
Well, you right now. The ones that you can see.
Excellent. Could I be able to try and flip another tank and make a mall with the same roll, or that would be too much?
You've not flipped a tank yet. You're still at the same one that you've lifted.
Okay, so I would need to move closer to another.
Yeah, you'd have to like run along to the next tank, which is 15 meters away.
Yep, no, that is far too long. I'm gonna take one step and touch the tank to make him maul protrude on the side of the tank, just to grab it and put it over my shoulder, as well as freezing the guy that is trying to get out of the tank and do a tomb of ice.
Cool. That makes another ton of ice. Yeah, you freeze that guy solid with a ton of ice. It's brutal.
I use 2 more FP.
You could probably flip the tank as well if you wanted now.
Okay, tank is flipped. I have them all, and the guy is frozen.
So it's just like a spike of ice that you've brought up underneath the left tracks. Spread ice over the top to catch that guy as he comes out, and then flip it over and crush his frozen corpse underneath. Disgusting.
Then I check like what are the tiny pieces, and it just grows into a maul. He rests it over his shoulder.
Doggy will just step out, I think. No, he's gonna make a slam attack or a shove. Yeah, and he just pushes this person off the float, and they land like flat on the face on ground. Sigrid.
Okay, so
You
she's
probably
in like a stockade and the door just opened and the hinges did?
Yep. You drop out of the thing.
Attempt to get to my feet.
You're at 1 HP currently. Although that's about to change at the end of your turn, I think. And yeah, you get to your feet.
1
Elton.
HP. She gets to her feet. Now I'm at 4 HP.
I can see this guy, right? At elevation 20.
Yeah, you can.
Cool. Gonna go for my cutting attack this time. I've already applied all range bonuses.
He would have turned at some point.
Oh, crit!
Critical.
He ain't dodging. Roll on the crit table.
Dead.
He's likely dead, yeah. Did you say
It's
torso?
a 3d6, right? Torso, yeah.
Yeah, and 3d6.
Assume torso, unless I...
Will do. 9 normal damage only. Roll damage.
Oh, I was gonna roll all the...
Oh, all the attacks first.
I'll roll the damage real quick. Yeah.
You can attempt to dodge these ones.
I mean, he's a mook, though.
Yeah, he fails both.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, 7 gets
46
through
plus
that
19...
first.
67.
You have to do them separately because of the way DR works on them.
Oh, yeah.
And because you multiply
And then also
separately.
1.5. Yeah.
So it's like 7 becoming a bit more than that. Yeah, he's gonna die. You cut that dude in half. Oh, he's alive, but he's having a terrible, terrible day. And he drops his gun and collapses. These guys are trained to scream medic as soon as they get paper cut. Violet.
Violet's going to sort of shove is a strong word, but shove Sigrid in Fenris's direction and say, "Victory's inbound." And she'll head towards the cab of the truck. I'm thinking some kind of like acrobatic move to go through the windshield, like the side windshield.
Yeah, I'll take it. Windows are wide open. Trinity your way into the cab.
Totally. Oh, that was close.
That was close. You make it, but it's not clean. You are indeed facing the wrong direction, I'm going to say. Soldiers.
And we'll try the move and attack on the guy as well, because might as well.
You might as well.
Oh, the guy in the driver's seat. That is the seat that you're in right now, so you kind of are sat on his lap. If you wanted the passenger seat, you would have needed that one.
Ah!
Did you get a crit or something?
I rolled under a 9.
Ah, so it's at least possibly a hit. He fails his dodge. Just.
I don't really care about hurting him so much as getting him out of the cab. Is that enough to knock him out? Through the doorway?
Oh, to just shove him out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Roll thrust damage. Right? That's how
Will do.
shoves work.
Yep.
You can thrust with double knockback. Holy shit, that's enough to... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ow! He bashed him against. Probably kicking out the entire truck, in fact.
That was the goal.
Yeah, that door comes off its hinges. And this guy, like, lands on it, on his back, just looking up at the sky, like, what just happened? Meanwhile, US soldiers get shot at, and US soldiers do some shooting. So, they run for cover in various places. They mostly, yeah, like, you see 3 or 4 more drop gunfire muzzle flashes from the windows on buildings around you. Here's an attack attempting to get Piotr. That's 1 potential hit against your Piotr. You dodge
He
it
dodges.
easily, and people will also start trying to shoot the demon now.
As it's a demon.
As it's a demon, and they do an awful job at shooting the demon. I think the people that aim at the demon scream, throw the guns down, and turn and run away.
I do have a monstrous appearance.
Yeah, you do. Another sonic boom. Freedom lands.
I was aiming for right here. Do you want to scatter me?
Whereabouts? Let me zoom out. Right there. How far did you fall?
From helicopter.
I only want the first dice. What was the first dice's result? Was a 6.
6.
So not straight up. It is that away. And I'm just going to roll 3D for the distance. 9 yards that away. You land on this bench. You could take a seat on it if you wanted.
No, I superhero landing it. Can we just say I do that?
Yep, you break the bench in half.
And then over the next few turns,
Or
I
in
will
fact,
say,
no, roll fall damage. Collision with the ground. I want to see if you do break the bench or not.
Shit. I lost it. Where is it? Combat?
Yeah,
Damage?
combat tools.
Tools. There we go. Whoop!
58. I'm pretty sure that's enough to break the bench. I was sure that there were a table for that on the GM screen, but instead I'm going to my basic
58
set.
damage. I think it
Table
breaks.
section. I want to make sure. I want to make sure. Crushing damage, HP and DR of concrete, 2 inches thick. It don't break.
Wow.
Nirvana doesn't fuck around with its benches, man.
Nirvana
Apparently.
does not fuck around with its bench.
Well-
benches.
Well, I mean,
makes-
they had to build it for the guy who is potentially made of steel and 2 tons.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, but over the next couple turns, I say, you putrid people prolonged our perfectly pleasant parade.
Oh. No, it breaks to fuck. I were looking at 2 feet thick. Yeah, it breaks to fuck. Sorry, these people ruined your parade.
Those
Yeah, we
putrid
did.
people ruined our perfectly pleasant parade.
Ah, those putrid people. Demon.
Okay, so now I am jumping straight up, I guess, or I guess I'm gonna jump on the back of this.
Aye, it's in your move, no problem. Hop.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna throw the body at the other guy.
Awesome. Move and attack. Ranged attack. What's the bulk on a body?
Are you asking me, or are you asking rhetorically?
Kind of rhetorically.
Okay.
Imagine like a 4.
It depends on your strength and the weight of the item. What is your basic lift?
72.
72. I can't remember where it is exactly, but that's probably between a -2 and a -4. I'll be nice and say it's only a -2 because bits of this guy are missing.
I did squeeze some of the juice out of him when I landed.
That's the it's heavy stuff. Oh, with the -2 makes it on the nose. This guy really don't. Oh wait, no, he already got blasted, didn't he? So yeah, he's lying on the ground, all cut up but alive. Looks up at you and tries to cover his face as he just gets his friend smashed into him.
Wait,
These
how did
two
I move
both
back there?
explode.
Okay, there we go.
Go to the throwing tool. There's a throwing tool. Combat. Ranged. Thrown. What's an average person's weight plus 30 pounds?
American?
American soldier.
Soldier 200 with all the gear and stuff.
Missing bits, let's say 150. And what's your strength again?
It's -4. Crushing, strength's 19. So it looks like 2d6 -4. 6 crushing. That could have been worse.
And you can only throw it like 3, or if you've done it in your tool, I'm sure it's fine. I would check it in a different tool. Crunch.
I don't have super throwing, so.
Either way, you stack up the bodies. Piotr.
Yeah.
Do I hear the incoming heavy gun Terra, or do I need to make a roll to hear?
No, you hear that.
Yeah, you see that. Like, that's 100 meters straight down the road.
And then she yells out her sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, am I able to move at my double speed right now, or do I need to have like one turn running? It's beginning to run before that.
You have to have one
You have to
turn
build
running
up.
before that.
I'm going to begin running towards her this.
Koi. And then it is Fen, who I think turns. Or no, he's gonna just like growl at that person.
Oh, sorry. When I begin running, what is my speed? My normal or still 1?
Your normal move.
Okay.
Luke,
Yep.
I got so caught up in the alliteration, I forgot to tell you actually what my maneuver was. I activate my enhanced move.
Aha. Land and activate enhanced move. Fen intimidates that person into jumping off the float and running away. They were cowering in the bullet hail that is happening around people's. And then he's just going to step over to you, Sigrid, and show you like your shotgun axe that's right on his side there. And it's your turn.
Hey Fen, I miss you so much.
Oh.
And then, yeah, she like grabs her shotgun and her bandolier and slings the bandolier.
Yo. Elton.
All right. So, at this point in the plan, would we have wanted to extract Sigrid? Sigrid?
That is part of the plan. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I can currently move 12.
Question is if Sigurd wants to get
I'll
picked
move
up or
there.
kill a bunch of people.
Could also be suicide for you to pick up and try and carry Sigrid away.
Oh, really? Would they have
Yeah.
advised against that?
Yeah, just knowledge yourself. Like,
Cool.
Sigrid is on her way to be executed right now.
Alright, don't pick her up. Who's still alive here then?
Yeah, this little girl just landed after dropping out of an helicopter. That's minor victory. They are pretty terrifying.
27. Alright, let's shoot her. With single skill, I can use things that I only have one shot for before they need to recharge, right?
I am not
And
sure.
still fire other things? Or
Yeah, if its
does it all
rate
have
of
to be
fire
at
is
the same
only
time?
1. Oh, and they take recharge.
Yeah. Is it just based off the skill, or is it based off the individual attack?
Individual attack.
Okay, got it. So I'll just attack with Plasma Cutter then.
Swoom.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
You see that flying guy? Have you got
I'll
visible
take
on it?
I'm sorry. That's actually an effective skill of 14. I forgot to hit apply.
Still 3 hits. Have you got visible on it?
No. I
He's
do not
also
have
pretty
visible.
far away, and I'm like, I probably don't see him even.
Roll 3 damages.
I don't know if I can actually hurt her, but
Nah. Swing, swing, swing. That's visible as the cuts appear on the barrier in front of her. What is that, like a ripple?
Yep.
Cool. Violet.
Twirl around and slam on the gas. Let's try to get around that tank.
Awesome. Roll driving,
Frozen
please.
tank.
Sweet.
Is it in the control rating?
She didn't realize it was in reverse.
That is in the control rating.
I mean, I would totally accept reverse if I managed to dodge the tank.
Yeah, because, you know, this thing's a van with like a move or 2. So, that tank barrel does indeed, like, poke you in the back of the head, Sigrid. As it lurches back, roll me DX as well, please. To see if you manage to stay stood up. I'm sure you will. Fend and suffer.
Are you fucking kidding?
Ah!
Oh no!
So, Sigrid, you don't get a tank barrel to the back of your head because you fall over and it goes above you. Burr.
You're still groggy. You just got out of an ice freezer.
Yeah, exactly.
Legs are asleep.
Let's try shooting Everoth. What's your
This is the
base
truck
move,
of
Ever?
excuses.
Sorry, what was that?
What's your base move?
My base move is 9.
No one hits you this turn. Demon. No one hits the demon this turn. Quick contest, soldiers versus insurgents. This time, insurgents take a couple of losses. You hear someone scream on rebel radio.
Oh.
Civilians are fleeing. Well, this guy's trying to stand up. He just fucking got kicked out of a van. He shouts, "Save us!" And major victory lands next on this bench next to you. It breaks as easily as yours did, slightly more impressively. What were you lying again?
You peated people postponed our perfectly pleasant parade or something like that. But I'm the sidekick. I'm the one who's supposed to do the alliterations.
Whatever will we do with the minor victory?
Well, I was rushing at the car.
So you already start running as he lands. Pretty much.
Yep.
Cool. Yep, so he lands, puts his arms on his hips. That's major victory, guys. And says, whatever will we do with them? Demon.
Gonna jump over to that tank. Is that guy sticking out? Is he on a machine gun or is he a commander?
He's a commander, not on a machine gun. He's just watching at minute, listening to his radio.
Okay, well
Slightly
then,
ducked down.
You know what? I'm gonna pick him up.
Move and attack. Max skill of 9. -4 base.
I guess we'll call it judo.
Yeah. Judo to grappling. And we are using technical grappling.
Oh. Okay, well.
I've been reading a bit. Ah, you miss.
I do.
But you stood on the tank behind him. Oh, did you go behind it or something? Or
Yeah.
it just because you looked in a weird place on the map to me then.
Is it you that keeps moving me around? Because I had to move myself back onto that float 3 times.
Nah, when I moved you onto the tank there, you moved back for me. Or when you moved onto the tank, you suddenly disappeared and reappeared over there. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, well.
I didn't touch you. It's a ghost. Piotr. Now you can move 18.
Roll 20 isn't updating to the server properly, so it bounces back.
Question, Luke.
Yep.
Mine good distance to be able to use frost burn fire on your picture.
Is it an unmodified innate attack? I'm not getting anything right now.
I don't know why, but your mic just decided to be a jerk. Very strange.
So innate attacks are ranged. You've put it in melee, but normally I think it's half D10, max 100. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes.
So
Max 100, half D10.
Major victory is in range. You've run 9 and then 18, so you need to take 27 off 100.
Luke,
There we
Yep.
go.
can you hear me?
Yep.
Sorry, I was trying to tell you stuff, but I was not able to come through. What was the last thing that you asked me? Sorry.
No, we figured it out.
Okay.
I am checking to see what your penalty would be to use it on major victory.
Okay.
I think of -3.
He's not actually that far away. He is.
I can still take like one step, right?
Yeah, but you're actually, still 73 yards away. Plus
Got it.
that distance. So 80. What's the range penalty for 80?
80 feet? 80 yards?
80 yards.
80 yards.
Fairly high. Give me 1 second.
I could check.
I'm gonna be
quickly.
able to make it regardless if it is 80 yards.
80 yards, range minus 10.
Oh, minus 10. That's a 50-50. I'll give it a try.
It's -9.
It's between.
Can I go all out for the +1?
1.
Yep.
I'll go all out. Okay, go in at a -8. Take that. I succeed.
It hits.
Okay, so
So Peter is pretty far to the left of the map
Yeah.
in actuality.
yes.
80
Okay.
yards further left than that.
That's 9 fatigue damage.
Does it have anything that would mean it bypasses DR in any way?
No, I think it's just supposed to be really cold, and the damage that it does, it's turn to fatigue.
It does not penetrate his DR. Then we'll grab you, Sigrid. Like, to help you up.
Cool. Sigrid will, come to her feet, I guess, or come to her knees.
If you give me a DX roll, I'll let you get all the way to your feet on this turn with Fenn's help.
Step up.
Aye, easy.
And she'll, sling her shotgun.
I don't think it's frozen anymore either.
No, probably not. You bang back of your head on that tank's gun. And Elton.
Let's try this again. Just to hopefully pull her attention a little bit. Uh, 1 second. Let me double check something. Oh, next a -5. Let's go legs for a additional -2. Cutting attack.
Hits. Hits. Unless she dodges. Hits.
Nope.
Zhoob, zhoob, zhoob.
Any dodges or?
No dodges. No armor divisor, right?
Nothing. No armor divisor. I'm gonna have to add that in.
If you want to kill Terra, probably. Violet.
Try forward.
I don't need another roll this time. That was just because you'd leapt into a seat. You move it forwards.
Aiming like that way.
Uh-huh. You had to start your acceleration again, given you changed direction. Soldiers. There's not really many left on this map, but there's
I
still
don't think.
off map that they'll be aiming mostly, just to see if anyone gets hit. Nah. And oh, actually, yeah, no one will be shooting at this region anyway, now that major and minor victories have shown up. So yeah, I should just compare soldiers with insurgents. Insurgents on radio say like, we're making a retreat, some of them. Major victory just smiles, waits, or in fact no. Maybe he'll turn his head and look over at the bear that just dared to breathe on his back. Lil, or minor victory. Lil victory.
I'm going to do a like step. Stop. Do you need acrobatics for that?
Yeah. That's a success. Just barely, really.
Yeah.
Good job, Major Victory's not looking, or he would not be happy with that. He'd be like, you look like a fool out there. The demon.
Come on, demon. We believe in you. You might be muted.
Nice.
I totally am muted. I keep coughing, so I keep muting myself. But now I'm pulling this guy out, like, full on.
That will be judo grapple. Is this to the just torso? Grabbing him by
Yeah.
like his shoulders, both hands.
Both hands.
Roll thrust damage, please. Do you know judo better than DX?
Yes.
Roll 20 moved you back
Oh.
again.
Wait. It did. I don't understand.
I swear to Jeepers, I did not do that. It did it again!
You know what?
why
It
don't you
does.
do it,
It's
Luke?
doing it when I'm changing tabs on my character sheet.
Yeah, maybe
Huh,
you...
Okay, that's a weird rubber. I've
Yeah,
never seen that before.
cool bug.
Right? I do not
maybe
know it
you
better
move him.
than dexterity. Yeah, I know at the same level as dexterity. if that
Ah,
matters.
rightio. Straight up thrust then.
Which is going to be in the combat tab.
Main page for thrust. Bottom left.
Is it? Bottom.
It's also in the combat tab in the top one of the top corners.
8 for
Right next
active
to your
control
dodge.
against this guy, and you are holding him. Ooh, I think
And I want to hold him above my head.
the strength distance. Oh, yeah. I'll let you lift him up out of the tank above your head on this turn also.
Excellent.
Piotr, Major Victory seems to have noticed you.
Nothing.
1 second.
I
There
got
it
1
is.
second.
Okay.
And then I got
You just gotta be louder, I think.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now, Look?
Yep.
I was saying if Piotr can make the normal ice as frost ice.
Ooh, what do you mean?
I want to create kind of like a bulwark when this monster charges me. But I want it to be made out of frostburn ice. The one that deals fatigue damage instead of physical.
You want to create a wall of
That's
damage and
a
attack?
specific type.
Yeah,
That's a specific type of thing.
that's
You
an
gotta have
innate
the advantage
attack.
for that.
Ever.
That's an innate attack?
Yeah, your frostburn ice is an innate attack. Flavored
so if
that also deals the cold hazard.
Okay, so would I be able to create with just normal ice a bulwark between me and him, as big and as thick as I can?
You
That's
can
an-
create 2 tons of ice in front of you.
But
Then
you know
yes,
this
I
stuff
will.
flies.
Koi. The only place where I know that there's DR for ice is spaceships.
I mean, also, he might just think it's beneath him.
Well, yeah, no, that's exactly
I
what
mean,
it is.
Also, I have been taking each second my abilities, so right now it's really, really cold around Piotr.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I have changed your token thing. As
Yeah, sorry. For some reason the page was gone.
Fenris
And it's gone again.
attempts to bite you. I think roll 20 is just having a shitness. Fenrisulfa attempts to bite Minor Victory.
I mean, he does.
He also grabs on then. and will inflict control on your leg.
I did just move 9. I don't know if that you took that into effect.
That'd be an extra -1. Yep, he's fine.
Okay.
So let's check Fenn's thrust damage. Let's check Fenn's wrestling as well. Oh snap! Roll 20 just failed for me. You piece of crap! Roll 20.
Having some problems tonight.
Yeah, we is.
We aren't. Roll 20 is.
Yeah. Back to Fenn's sheet. Check Fenn's skills. Fenn's got wrestling at better than DX. A little bit better than DX. That means I can add a little bit. Oh no, but yeah, that's a nuisance because it's not striking strength I want. Three active control. You're currently at -3 to strength and DX. Minor victory due to a wolf grappling you.
How much was it to DX?
-3.
Okay.
Sigrid. It's minor victory. Major victory's fucking sidekick. You've seen this girl commit war crimes, probably.
You've also seen her in the facility you were being held at and tested in.
Yep. Always stood pretty close to major victory, probably.
Oh no, I was supervising their research.
Oh, cool. Like in a lab coat, but with your mask still on.
No, not in a lab coat, but just, standing by and observing.
Now take out a pancreas.
You bitch! And then Sigrid just like lunges at you.
I might as well. I failed though because I'm at a -3, I believe.
Not to your defense. Just
But she's at a -3 dex, which makes it...
yeah, it does derive it a bit lower. It's probably less than...
It's probably fail.
So Sigrid grabs you. Sigrid roll... Is this 2 hands to the torso?
Yeah.
Roll thrust. Oh, snap. It caps at something. Maybe -6. So you're currently at -6.
Oh, okay.
Little girl.
Is the cap per individual? Or the number that she can have against her?
The number that she can have against her. You've still got 11 control points.
Oh, cool. I like 11 control points.
Yeah, you do. Damage is capped by how many control points you have. You have to spend them to inflict damage.
Okay.
You can also spend them to give bonuses to things in the grapple. But it's Elton. It's Rocket Man.
Alright. Fuck. God, I can't really hurt anybody at this point.
There are soldiers that are causing problems for other resistance members, just not really on screen.
Oh, where are they?
Oh,
I'll just shoot at them then. What's the range?
Whereabouts are you at the minute? There. So they'd probably be between 50 and 70.
Split the difference, call it 60?
Yeah.
Ooh, -8. Well, might as well try. Two hits.
They don't dodge. These guys had not been paying much attention to you. 5. Are these all on the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be pretty messed up. I don't even need. Is a mook. He goes down. Violet, still driving that car, I bet.
Yep.
You would likely get to there on this turn. Everyone roll DX that's on the truck. It just took a bit of a turn. Fenn's fine. He's still biting onto you.
She's also gonna save. No, she'll wait for next round.
With my -6, I failed.
Yeah, you will drop to like one knee. US soldiers, a couple of them are gonna roll me a perception, please, Elton. Vision. Unless you've got magic hearing or anything.
Nope. Vision.
Yes, please.
Success by 6.
Oh yeah, you see a couple of soldiers have started aiming at you.
Cool. I'm going to roll aerobatics in order to add possibly a +2 if I succeed, using acrobatic dodge stuff.
They're only aiming for
aerobatics
now.
instead?
They've not shot.
Oh.
It's just to warn you
Cool,
that
cool.
you are becoming a target. And Major Victory is just gonna sigh. Take flight. Take a movement. Whoops.
Oops.
That's just how fast he flies.
Pretty much, yeah. He just accidentally gravitrons himself if he's not careful. Oh, it's letting me do numbers. Whoa. And he goes to 20 yards looking down and says, "Need some help, lass?" Minor Victory.
No, I got it, and I activate my super strength.
Does that need activating before you can then use it on a later turn?
I mean, so technically. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It just cost me FP. Duh.
Yeah, you spend an
forgot.
FP and then, yeah.
All right. Then in punching into it, I just take my minus with DR, right? Or not DR. My minus to DX.
Yeah.
All right, and telegraph. What max out telegraphed is 4?
Plus 4, yeah.
So I'm at a -2. Telegraph 4. Right into Sigrid's chest.
And is this a punch?
This is a thrusted punch.
Punch. She's trying to punch you in the chest, Sigrid. It's pretty obvious.
Holy shit.
Oh.
She missed.
She's having a bad day.
I am.
Demon. You're holding a guy above your head.
Yeah, I'm gonna huck him at the
Oh yeah, in fact,
Major Victory.
on his last turn he would have struggled a bit. Can you throw him that far? I'm guessing
Let's
not.
see.
It's more about the intent.
Range 16, elevation is 20.
Yeah.
Triangle math.
What's the throwing range?
It should be in that tool.
Is it?
Combat.
Range. Oh, range is only 4. My strength is 19. I can only throw 150 pounds. 4. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay. Well then.
You should still do it and just be frustrated that you didn't get there.
Different.
No, because I
physics and
can't get
health.
him anywhere near close enough. So,
You could rip off his head and just toss that.
Oh shit.
That's pretty sick.
Human head's about 10 pounds.
Yeah, you won. How
Want me
many
to
control points did you have?
4.
So you can deal 4 damage in the next snap, I'm pretty sure.
It's not 4 plus margin of victory.
Or actually, no, it might be. Yeah, 4 plus. Wait. I forget how it works.
And I don't remember either.
Neck snap. Let's get to techniques. Is it a realistic technique, neck snap?
I think it's cinematic.
I mean, I picked it because I was expecting it to be cinematic, but
Neck snap, realistic. Martial arts 77. Quick contest and neck snap plus your best training bonus, which you didn't have, versus higher foe strength or HT. Spend CP to establish the maximum amount of damage you can inflict.
okay.
If you
So then I'll
succeed,
deal-
you do the lower of the margin of victory or the CP spent in crushing damage to the neck.
Okay, so then I'll do 4 crushing damage to his neck.
Or you could, reinforce your grip to gain more control.
This is as much time as I'm willing to spend on one tank commander.
Got it. 4 damage to the neck, ignoring DR becomes... He's not got any neck DR anyway. 6. That is a major wound, just barely. And he goes down. He goes limp in your hands.
Yeah, I'll just drop him.
Ugh. Piotr, you've got a big wall of ice in front of you. You see Major Victory fly up in the distance, though he's ignoring you now.
Shit. Are there any enemies around, or am I alone?
There's still enemies nearby.
I mean,
I
cause
guess I am
distractions for the
focused on
retreating
them.
guys.
Sorry, what was the term?
You heard on the radio that people were retreating. You could always cause a distraction for them.
Okay. Do I see like a group of soldiers retreating around me?
Well, not them soldiers. Your resistance fighters are retreating through buildings that are off map. But you can see
sorry.
soldiers nearby, yeah, shooting up at the buildings.
Okay. I meant to look for a group of the enemy ones where I can toss them the 2 tons of ice that I just made.
You gotta throw the 2 tons of ice. Can you
Am
carry
I able to?
4,000 pounds?
Shift slightly 4,000 pounds. Damn. So maybe not a good idea.
Start rolling
Sort
it
of
at him.
sliding it down
Roll
the
it
street.
at him.
Can I roll it out?
You can start rolling
Does
it out.
control not let you launch it at people?
He doesn't
Well,
have control.
I don't have control, so I'm
Oh.
thinking, could I maybe just make 2 tons of spikes coming at that group from that wall that I made? Like
It-
stomp and then spikes just shoot towards them.
I
You're
don't
not
know
really
that
meant
it's
to
gonna
be able to
damaging.
deal damage with create. You can make the ground slippery underneath them. You can like
Oh,
stretch
I'll do-
out a
that
long
sounds perfect.
sheet of ice that goes across and gives like -3 to anyone moving across there on DX check that they've got a mech.
I'll definitely make a big stump and extend the sheet of ice to give them -3.
Alright, do your strength check. Lose 2 FP. And with 2 tons of ice, you could spread it out really far. If you do it thin enough, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to cover the retreat of the archers.
The
There
archers.
probably is an area that it can cover.
Yeah, there probably is a max area, really. Fen is gonna try and inflict more control against this lass, maybe. Oh no, there's not much point. He's gonna try a takedown. Ooh, testicle grab. Unfortunately, cannot use that in this instance.
There was a 50-50. Ish.
I mean,
Change.
also, a force field must be unpleasant to be biting onto.
Alright. Fen's rolling, wrestling. That's not a great roll for him, but it's good enough for him to... Is this...
Is this
Quick contest.
Judo?
Yep, you're trained strength or wrestling or judo.
With that minus in there,
Mhm.
I still assume?
Yep.
Nope.
Is this... It's a trained strength one. You failed by 3. He didn't fail at all. Yeah. So he adjusts around you, so he's now behind you, and Sigrid's in front, and he's still holding your leg.
Okay. Am I on the ground, or?
Were you on your knees? On your knees before?
No, I was...
She was.
Oh,
Well, she was on a knee, not knees.
Well, that's
that's
true.
right. I didn't do my thingy.
Aha, no, it's just
Oh, you
gonna...
haven't added the...
he
You
just-
haven't added the postures in here yet.
He just bites at your leg, and no, I've not. I've failed at that for sure. So he just bites at your leg and it won't get through DR. Sigrid.
Sigrid is just like, Fen, run! And Sigrid, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make you do this. Sigrid then looks over at her grappled opponent and goes, right in the eyes.
What was that? Did she talk a loogie or shoot?
I think
Akalugi,
yeah,
right in the eyes.
She spat in your face.
I mean, it hits my force field.
Okay.
Elton.
All right. So Elton at this point is going to go ahead and start retreating. I think that would be safe to say. He's going to go on the radio and say, moving out. And then he'll move 12 meters off the map because he's at his base speed again.
Alrighty.
He'll go that direction.
Back out to sea, kind of away from land.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sort of in the same direction as the truck, but keeping distance.
Uh-huh. Still driving the truck.
Still driving the truck, but also fast drawing a pair of handcuffs and saying, Fen, fetch.
Cool. Soldiers, like, one of them's still got a shot. He misses terribly as he fires his gun in the sky. A couple of them are going to turn around. Both of them fall over as they try and shoot at you, Piotr.
Alright.
And then you see, like, off the ground around them. After the resistance is, like, taking shots as they retreat. There's still a devil I maybe should be shooting at, but I miss. And Major Victory says, "You don't look so fine, Minor."
What an asshole.
Minor Victory?
Major victory. That's Kyle speaking, not Sigrid. I'm sorry, James.
Yeah, Sigrid loves Major Victory.
Maybe get the engine? she'll say as she goes in for another telegraph swing to be at only the -2 and hopefully rolls better than last time.
That's a really terrible roll from Major Victory, but bright laser beams as soon as they get the engine shoot out of his eyes and like strafe across the front of the truck. And like shear the bonnet off. It's glowing red hot metal there, Violet. The truck is still running though. Looks like it was just cosmetic injury. Demon?
Oh, that's
Bonnet.
still my turn.
Oh yeah, no, it's still.
Telegraph. Thrust. To the chest on Sigrid.
Mhm. Are you dodging, Sigrid?
I am sorry. I was fixing my token and missed that. So. Oof. Combat. Melee. Or defense. She is!
Well done.
Alright, but you had to let go for that, so.
That's true.
Not a dodge and retreat.
Pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. To acrobatics, I don't think you can.
Oh yeah, there's no way I'm allowing an acrobatic dodge and keep you
Okay.
grapple.
That's fair.
So then, was that a hit or a miss then without the acrobatics in there? So is that,
Well, she did the acrobatics, so.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you like. Okay.
Sorry, I were reading quickly to see what your option for dodge were after a grapple, but it does not mention if you have to let go. I'm guessing you don't technically have to let go, but if you want to use acrobatics, definitely. And you needed it to get. You didn't.
Actually,
No, you didn't
I think
include
Sigrid
the
wasn't
telegraph.
about to let go. Oh, but I didn't include the telegraph.
So you
But
could
I
have
feel like
still made
Sigrid
it.
wasn't. Yeah, I feel like Sigrid wasn't gonna let go.
So you dodge, and are still grappling her. Demon.
If you spend your entire turn running, how far can you go? Is it double your move?
It's just an extra step. What's your
Okay.
move?
An extra, I think 20%, maybe 10%.
Yeah, extra 10% of move. Minimum step.
Your
Minimum
full
1
move
yard.
is your full move.
Got it.
So you might get
Okay.
to move an extra 2.
Because like you take a -9, or you take a melee attacks versus a 9 if you move an attack.
Got it.
Like it's literally just like your wild swing.
All right, that puts me there then. That's it.
I don't know if the math works out, but I vote that the truck accelerates exactly fast enough that he barely catches it.
Oh, you're fine. I can jump.
Cool.
Piotr. Continuing to aid retreat.
Yes, but I'm also retreating as well as I hear them from the radio. I retreat towards the moving target.
Rightio. So you'd be kind of crossing the road, catching up.
Yeah, trying to get to their side and see if I can give them some cover.
You're still like 60 meters away.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready.
Ven was told to run. He lets go. Control will change to -5 instead of -6. He was also told to fetch. Did you throw the handcuffs out the window? Or just...
No, she's just sort of holding them up.
So Fen will grab him, jump onto the bonnet, and turn and look at you and cock his head slightly.
Would he jump onto the budget? There was just lasers.
They barely hit it,
Okay.
and he kind of ducks behind the windshield where he's got a little bit of cover to look in Violet's face and be like, huh? Sigrid?
Sigrid's gonna try to maneuver and exert more control.
Roll wrestling.
Is this versus judo?
Yeah, I believe so.
Success by 3 and success by 3.
No change in control. Elton is retreating.
Sigrid's just like, I'll get you, bitch.
Oh no, you won't, bitch! Violet is driving, accelerating more.
Yep. She will also relay to Fenris, give those to Sigrid. I think I might even have animal handling.
Sigrid
Yeah.
understands English.
But-
Ben understands English.
Awesome. Well, then
He's
I
a
won't look it
really
up.
smart dog.
She does her best to do the animal handling, but the result doesn't actually matter because it understands.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to... Oh my god, roll 20, you're being rude to me today.
It's been rude to everyone today.
She's also going to take another attempt to look for major victory, because having a good keeping an eye on him is a good thing, and she utterly failed earlier.
Got it. So now, Everoth, you are 50 meters away. You see the car coming towards you. It's not your turn.
Can I talk?
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
More soldiers shooting, more soldiers missing, more rebels retreating. That is one potential hit on the demon that he'd notice.
Whatever, I'll just take it.
Quite, it's 5d6. $13 damage, nothing.
Yeah, no, doesn't get through my DR.
Not on any location.
It's 20 everywhere except for my skull and my feet.
Got it. Eyeballs too.
Eyeballs too.
Cool. He floats along with the truck. Doesn't
I
say
like how
anything
he's
this
not
time.
really
How
challenged.
high up is he again?
20.
20 meters.
Okay.
And then I'll say,
Oh shit,
or
me
her
and him are the same
arms.
elevation.
He'll have reduced elevation a bit now. He'll have gone down to like 15.
But I will say on my turn, or her arms, and then just go in for a normal punch. I can find there it is, right tab. So many things.
So 60 inches divided by 3 is 20. That's actually divided by 12.
That's hit, not telegraphed.
Potentially a hit. You must let go to do an acrobatic dodge. Regular
Must
dodge.
let go to acrobatic dodge.
I'll be fine.
Failed.
Yeah, hits. I hope you spent your FP for all those failed thrusts as well.
They
Freedom.
would spawn immediately. But yes, I have been. I've been keeping track.
Oh, right, yeah, you regenerate FP. I forgot about your FP regeneration.
Okay. So,
It's gonna hurt, Sigrid.
through the chest.
Probably.
if you
Wow.
God damn.
if you got a DR.
Not currently.
Okay, so that's huge piercing. Let's see. Roll a d6, please, Freedom. And we should also be rolling a d6 for every hit location, because martial arts has got one for all of them, not just torso.
I mean, I can tell you right now that she was 4 over the exact number that it takes to put Sigrid down.
Even before the... Holy shit, 2 times damage. You just rolled 666 damage, Terra.
Before the ×2 damage from it being piercing ++.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
And right now, Sigrid is capable of absorbing up to 330 HP. So yes, that takes her down.
It's not 666 times 2, it's just 333 times 2.
Isn't it piercing damage ×2 and then she rolled double damage with that 3, or?
Oh no,
No,
it
no,
weren't
no,
a
no.
crit. That 3 was to check for vitals.
Okay. Got it.
Ugh. Yeah, Sigrid, you dead. Or, briefly.
I get covered in blood.
You
For the
are
next...
drenched in Sigrid blood.
Let's see, calculator,
Demon.
clear, 330.
No, that's fine.
Or no.
Luke,
Yeah.
can I ask a general question while stuff's happening?
Yeah.
Has a camera crew been watching all this?
At least 3 camera crews have been watching all this.
Okay.
Just a move maneuver, it looks like. Piotr,
And, yeah.
if you do...
Do I see... Sorry, go on.
I said if you're still moving towards them, you'd only be 30 yards away at the end of your turn.
I want to ask, is there any way that I can help them right now as they're coming towards me? Because I know that Major Victory might be there, but I don't know if I can do anything against them.
At minute, it's pretty much retreat. I mean, like, your best hope is probably to grab on and join that truck as it goes past you.
Can I prepare to grab on somehow?
Yeah, I mean, and you'd want to just keep running for now.
Yes, I'll keep running and I'll prepare to grab on as I go.
Righty out. Fen. Oh, Violet, what did you say to Fen?
Give
This
the
is
cuffs to Sigrid.
Ben's
probably pretty smart.
Yeah, he pops his head up over
Also
over the
knockback,
over the
by
room,
the way.
and then looks back at you and just shakes his head. He's like, no.
Luke, also don't forget knockback.
Ooh, yeah. So you do intend to punch Sigrid away. Because I kind of saw it as your arm went all the way through. Huge piercing
I
damage.
mean, I gotta be
Piercing
honest,
plus, yeah.
like, that's
Didn't-
exactly what I'm seeing, like,
Just like right
there was
through
no
her.
knockback because
Okay.
there is no torso to knock back anymore.
You just blew,
Good point.
like, all Sigrid's organs at her back, pretty much. Elton, still fleeing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go side by side with the truck this time.
Roy,
I'm moving at 98 meters or 96 meters per second at this point.
Holy crap, yeah, you catch up. You would need to slow down to not overtake the truck.
Oh, I don't mind overtaking. I'm just going the same direction.
Got it. Still accelerating, Violet?
Yes, but at this point, the quality of the truck matters. How old of a truck is it?
Probably a pretty nice one.
Does it have like the self-driving lane assist stuff?
He's got cruise control.
That
Early
might be important.
2000s.
It's early 2000s, but a more advanced timeline, so it's hard to tell.
That's
Yeah,
very fair.
not this truck.
Cool.
It's
Then-
American. It's like 20 years behind all the actual good technology.
Then just accelerating.
Just accelerating. US soldiers
love
aren't
the
shooting
demon
at
just
any
like,
of you
"Oh."
guys anymore.
Ugh.
Let's see if they can continue to prevent a retreat. They do continue to prevent retreat by rebels. Let's see if rebels can... Yep, rebels aren't doing much good at the minute, but they are alive. Major Victory smiles. He would have floated 8 meters back, but then kept up. They're like, very good. Get her back in the icebox.
I'll wave her down. I'll wave him down and be like, "There's a problem." Like, to land
Mm-hmm.
on the back of the truck.
He'll keep floating in there. Demon running after truck.
No. Well, kind of. Alright, so if I run another 5 meters, that means that my running jump becomes 80 hexes.
Nice.
Whoa!
So I'm picturing in a parabolic arc. Okay, my running high jump at this speed is 26 meters.
Wow.
So
he
if
goes,
I do a long jump, can we assume that the highest point of that parabolic arc would be approximately 20 meters?
A bit lower, yeah. 18 to 20
Would it-
meters.
but
would
he
it
goes
be
over
low
the
enough
head of
to
me.
be able to grab Major Victory by the feet?
Oh yeah, he's already down to 7 meters as well right now.
You might go over him.
Well, I don't want to go over him. I want to grab his feet as I travel, and when I land in front of the car, I want to slam him into the concrete. What do I need to roll for that?
That's a moving attack. That's an all-out attack for sure.
Okay.
Um,
Brawling? Jumping?
you got judo, right? Judo.
Judo?
Judo.
Okay.
And though you're going all out, it's still going to be versus a 9. This is a crazy maneuver.
That's 100% fair. It's normally 15, so that's a -6. Ah!
What? What? Whoa.
Now the question is does Major Victory's magic flight movement just like stop the demon, or does the demon move Major Victory?
That is my question too.
Hmm.
Does momentum beat flight, or does flight stop my momentum when I grab his feet? Do we split the difference?
You split the difference.
So maybe he makes a strength check?
No, because he dodges.
So you just go sailing right over the truck.
Yeah,
At least you made him move.
you did make him move.
Do I get one of his boots at least?
I'll give you a scrap off his cape.
Okay, that's a fair compromise.
And you actually land, like, right next to Piotr.
That might be a problem.
Oh, wait, no, didn't you say you were jumping, like, 80 yards?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah, so he
you
jumps,
land...
like,
Well,
well in front of
that
the
was
truck.
my So I was aiming for in front of the truck, but
yeah,
the maximum distance is 80 hexes.
you land... Oh, so you're not jumping that far, you're only jumping to in front of the truck.
Well, I was jumping over, through, and above. It was really dependent on how high I had to reach to get him, if that makes sense.
He had gone a bit lower. So So yeah,
Sure.
you sail way past Piotr.
And then
Piotr,
land right on the black ice.
there is a lot of ice around there. Roll
There is a
me,
lot of ice around.
roll me DX, please, demon, at a -3. Unless you've got
If
terrain adaptation ice.
No. I don't know if my hooves help one way or the other, but
They do.
at a -3, I beat it by 2.
You definitely carry on sliding for a few yards, but you don't fall over.
I recommend that you do stay away further than 2 yards from Piotr because right now he's at a -128 degrees Celsius.
It's just like clouds of steam billowing from Piotr right now. It's like a fucking titan. Fen just like, I think Fen's gonna maneuver to inside the truck next to Violet.
Head out the window, enjoying it.
No,
Isn't the
he'll
driver's
definitely.
side on the wrong side?
I was about to say, is this an English truck or American?
English.
It's Nirvana road appropriate. They drive on the left. So he buckles into the
Well,
passenger seat.
To be fair, one of the major founders of Nirvana was from England, so...
And a bunch of them are from Japan.
Did I get skipped? Look.
Oh yeah, you did, sorry.
I am going to try to get on the truck, but like behind Minor Victory.
Aye,
I think you're still like a good multiple meters out, isn't he?
aye. With
So far away?
at the end of your turn, if you made a full move, then you could be this close.
But after a full move, they would pass.
So you'd maybe want to move less than your full 18 and prepare to
Yeah.
jump onto it, or just run and
I'll-
jump.
No. I'll slow move the less amount just to get on the truck on the next turn loop.
Roidio. Let me double check. You could run and jump on it now. Have you got jumping or acrobatics?
No acrobatics, no jumping. We got climbing.
That wouldn't help for a run and jump.
You could try to, depending on your weight, you could try to request extraction via me. You could try to lift you, depending on your weight.
He
You would
weighs a
freestyle it.
lot.
I weigh. Yeah, like 900 pounds or something.
Also, Elton, if you tried to pick him up, you would freeze solid.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yes, so
Oh, yeah.
not a good idea. I am a
Fair enough.
storm.
Trait lists, skills.
I think it's Sigrid's
Jumping
turn now.
is
Oh no,
jumping does not have a default. So yeah, Sigrid, you're dead. But you do heal a bit. Elton is
Yay! Instead of -300, I'm at -297.
fleeing. Violet is driving.
192 meters.
Violet is actually going to attempt to wedge the accelerator down with something. So
okay.
I'm assuming this is like a work truck type thing. So there's like random shit that she can grab in the cab.
Yeah, give me a DX check, please.
Sure.
Success by 2. Yeah, you can grab something and start wedging it, and you'll finish on the next turn.
Cool.
And the truck continues accelerating. I'm not going to bother moving other stuff. I'll just move this soldier to represent. Going pretty fast now, honestly.
Luke. And by the way, when I said I need him, I pointed like in front of me at the cooler system.
Mm-hmm. So, are you climbing up on? DX or acrobatics, please. Piotr.
Can I give you climbing?
Oh yeah, you can give me climbing. At like a pretty big penalty probably. -5. Climb onto a moving truck. It's going pretty fast.
That seems fair.
I say
I
pretty
was not
fast.
giving me the minus. I succeed by 4.
That does not make it on. Give me a roll strength, please.
I already gave it the -5. My normal climbing is 20.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah, you climb up on there.
There's lots of soft flowers to land on.
Yep. You hook
Well,
yourself
now
up.
they're frozen, and I think sort of where I can hit major victory and minor victory.
So Sigrid stops healing entirely.
I am at a -144 Celsius, which is -227 Fahrenheit. How are the two of them doing?
Do you have temperature tolerance?
I
Not you.
I don't.
Roll
But,
HT, please, at a significant penalty.
You're just straight up. Probably not.
Scrolling. Hazards.
But can I roll a dodge in this instance?
Yeah,
Retreat?
a dodge and retreat would get you out of the range of it. You can see the huge cloud of mist and freezing flowers as he climbs up there.
And I am going to make this feverish for, what is it again?
+2 for 1 FP.
And
So yeah, I'm at Mach 1 right now, actually.
okay, that's just my acrobatics, and so that gives a +2, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So this is this roll here, and why can I not find my dodge and retreat? There we go.
should be on defense, I think.
Yep.
No,
Combat
yeah, I just
defense.
couldn't see which one it was.
Ah. Eyeball problems. You dodge out of there, but Sigrid turns into a frozen Sigridsicle again.
He knows I don't have temperature tolerance, and he probably just felt that.
Yeah, he can feel how cold it is. I mean, you made yourself bitter a target here, Everoth.
You know, hey,
Problem is, can he survive being inside?
He's
Luke,
7
Luke.
yards up right now.
Luke.
Yep.
Can I dodge and retreat in with that acrobatics check and fail the landing?
Acting to make it look convincing. But you can definitely land prone if you want to.
No, I want to try to make him catch me. Like, he knows I can take it, but he might still try to catch me.
Oh.
That kind of...
Yeah.
By 1.
If you were gonna fall off the truck, so you like land in and roll into the edge.
Yeah.
He'd probably just let you fall off, honestly.
Okay, never mind then. I would know that. Cancel that.
And
Sorry.
we all know who Major Victory is.
Dick.
That is a terrible roll, but he does potentially hit you, Ever. With eye lasers.
Location?
You're not sure. He's zapping his eye lasers at you. You can dodge.
Can I dodge and retreat?
You can dodge and drop.
I think it's a good idea to dodge and drop. Success?
Yeah, you dodge it. Which direction do you leap?
It's drop, right? Not retreat.
Yeah, but you still move a yard if you want to.
That's okay.
Aye, that's fine.
Do I hit minor?
He's
No.
7 yards up. You can see the
Minor
number on him,
victory.
right?
Yeah, you don't.
Minor victory, not major. Freedom Star.
Wait, what's the? Oh, with your thing.
Yes.
No.
No, not quite.
Okay.
I mean, it's still cold at the edge there, though. And yeah, you
Yeah, I
definitely
understand.
lost an FP, by the way. But
Oh,
that
no.
would not make yeah. You'd
I
I
probably
mean,
actually.
I actually don't heal. I don't heal FP, but you know.
Freedom.
I'm gonna yell at him to get the pieces, like land. I can't get I can't get in there. Get her. And then take a step back, all out defense, judo parry.
Mm-hmm.
How far ahead?
Or no, take
said I am?
that back. Held maneuver, attack. For you know what?
You're 30 yards away.
30 yards away. Okay, well now I'm 18.
Boing. Piotr. You're laying down. Major victories above you. 7 yards up.
Can I cover us with 2 tons of ice to protect us from major victory?
Yeah, you can create 2 tons of ice on the back of this float if you want.
I'll do that, and I kind of on the same way.
I'm glad that we
would I...
unfroze.
The truck fucking takes it, but it does a wheelie. You feel like.
Don't mess with my truck.
Don't forget your FP loss, Piotr.
All right. I just did not even make the roll yet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There you go. XP has been spent, but I protect us with a thick layer of ice.
Yeah, 2 tons of ice grows in a dome around you and Sigrid from your hands. Elton.
Oh, I moved. Sorry, 1 step.
Mach 2.
Violet.
She is securing the, I'm going to say, wrench.
Yup.
Sits back up, sees in the rearview mirror what happened, and is concerned. And will say, Fen, do you steer?
God.
But that's her action.
Everyone lose an FP, please. And let's take a quick break. We've been going ages.
Sounds good.
All right.
I can carry on quite a while yet, even though we've been going
Same.
ages. But we'll be right back. And we'll. Oh my God, how long has the chat been like that on Streamlabs?
Been like what?
It's
Do we
just,
have viewers?
the Roll20 chat on Streamlab? You know, the rolls and shit. It's just showing not enough memory to open this page.
Oh no.
We'll be right back.